Hello guys, my name is Lauren. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if it is your first time here. Thank you guys so much for coming to hang out in my little teeny tiny corner of YouTube. Today's video is kind of gonna be like a get ready with me. We're just gonna be doing some lightweight, summer approved makeup. Nothing too heavy, nothing too cakey, perfect amount of coverage without making you feel like your skin is gonna crawl. I have a normal skin type, leaning dry during like certain occasions, like whenever fall, winter is coming around, if I kind of change up my skincare. If my skin is ever acting up, it will lean more dry than what it does like oily or acne prone. I'm not really acne prone except during those hormonal times. So normal skin, minimal acne, every once in a while I'll have a problematic dry spot. So just keep that in mind whenever I do go over my makeup routine with you guys for whatever season we may be in. Those things obviously impact the products that I use. So if you do have more oilier skin, maybe the products I'm going to use today, especially the foundation, may not be your best bet, but I hope that you stick around and I hope that you enjoy other little parts of the video today. I hope that you all are doing fabulous. It is Sunday when I'm filming this, so I hope that you guys had a lovely weekend. And without further ado, let's get into the video, y'all. I do want to show you guys some of my summer favorite like skincare preps, like before makeup. Two of them are new-ish products, so I can't say that they're my all-time favorite, but I really have been enjoying them. So yeah. For skincare, just real basic, I did use the Versed Dew Point Moisturizing Gel Cream. I absolutely love this stuff. This is just the like sample size that they have in the front of the Target Beauty section. I've used it a few times now and I really do like it. Even though it's called Dew Point, I don't think that it really gives like a dewy or like luminous finish to your skin. It's just really natural, I guess, but it does leave your skin really, really soft. My typical go-to almost said foundation. My typical go-to moisturizer is actually the CEO Vitamin C Rich Hydrating Cream by Sunday Riley. I love this stuff. This is like my third or fourth one. BoxyCharm just keeps sending them to me and I'm not even mad at it. They're in my boxes very often throughout the year and I love it because these are pretty expensive. Woo, these are pretty expensive. Sunday Riley in general is an expensive brand and I've never had to repurchase because BoxyCharm just keeps hooking me up. Like this is seriously like my third or fourth one. I love it. It leaves your skin glow. This is glowy. Like it leaves your skin. There's no shimmer in it at all. Like you can tell it's just a cream, nothing shiny, but I think because of the vitamin C aspect of it, it just leaves your skin so bright and vibrant and fresh and you just look like you're the healthiest person ever. Like your skin looks so healthy. I'm not wearing it today because I am wearing sunscreen. I do have the Super Goop Glow Screen on. I recently purchased this at Sephora a couple of months ago now, so I have been using it for a few months and I absolutely love it. But I don't recommend these together because this is glowy and this is glowy. And I don't have oily skin, but whenever you start like piling on like the glow, you're gonna start kind of looking a little shiny and maybe a little too shiny. I feel like a glowy moisturizer with this glowy sunscreen, it's just too much for my liking. I mean, it just like shines through my foundation, and I don't mind, you know, a natural looking finish to my makeup, even like slightly radiant, that's fine. But when you kind of look like a glazed donut, I don't want to look like Krispy Kreme. So this morning I chose to go for the Versed Dew Point and of course my sunscreen. And then I'm going to, for skin prep, as far as makeup goes, I am going to go in with the NYX Plump Right Back Plumping Serum plus Primer. It has an electrolyte mix. I've been using this for a couple months now as well, and it's beautiful. I absolutely love it. And another thing that I picked up that I'm still kind of experimenting with, I'm not really sure if it has any actual benefits or if it even leaves any type of visible, you know, difference to my skin. I'm just not really quite sure what it's doing, but I have been using it. It's the Wet n Wild Take Your Vitamins. It's really cute. It's a super nutrient face mist, so they say. I got this at my local H-E-B, but I'm sure you can find it like at Walmart or wherever they sell Wet n Wild. Well, now that we've talked all about skincare, let's get in to the makeup. So for my foundation, I'm going to be using something that I haven't used in quite some time, but I do know that I really love this foundation for, well, for all year round, but for summertime, it's just a beautiful foundation, and that is the Revlon Candid Glow Foundation. And recently I've really been loving applying my foundation with a brush, but I'm going to go back to my old ways, and I'm actually going to use a sponge because this foundation is kind of liquidy, which is fine. It's very lightweight. It does have a glow. Another reason why I didn't use the vitamin C moisturizer by Sunday Riley, because, you know, I just can't, if you start, like I said, if you start layering glow products, it almost kind of looks like a glazed donut. So I'm just going to go in with, this is about like 2 pumps, 1.5. So you can see this foundation, it's really, really lightweight. Let me see if I can zoom you in. That's better. It's really, really lightweight. It's like my perfect skin tone. I mean, this foundation just is perfect. If you have not tried the Revlon Candid Glow, I absolutely recommend it. Am I focused? Is that better, you guys? I absolutely recommend it, if anything, just for the summertime, because it has beautiful light coverage. I mean, you can still see, like, you know, like my moles and things of that nature, which is fine. I don't mind my moles. They're a part of me. It's definitely, obviously not full coverage, but for the summertime heat, I don't mind that. Like, I can't feel this foundation on my face at all. If anything, it kind of feels cooling. It's just really nice. And usually I would stop here, but I do want to go ahead and show you guys how this foundation is buildable. So I'm just going to do one more pump. Kitty cat just came in the room. So I'm going to take this one extra pump and I'm going to put it on my more troubled areas. My cheeks do get pretty red, and my forehead and my chin, that's where I'm going to go. And this one pump is perfect. We're just kind of building, giving us some extra coverage, nothing too crazy. What I love about this foundation is that you don't even feel it on your skin. I don't even feel it. If anything, like I said, it just feels really cool and really hydrating. It doesn't feel greasy in any kind of way. It just sits so beautifully on the skin. For concealer, I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. Now, if you don't need the hydrating one, they do offer just like the normal camo concealer. I have them both, but I have been experiencing some dryness underneath, like in my corner of my eye and like in this area of my face. I'm not sure what is going on. I did kind of slack on my diet, my eating a little bit. Not that I'm on a diet, but I was kind of consuming some junk. I was under some stress recently. So I think my skin is just acting out, which is totally understandable. So I am just gonna go ahead and give it a little bit more hydration just to kind of, you know. I do like to save my under eye for last. And my T-zone, I'm just sort of trying to brighten up and kind of balance the skin. Whereas underneath my eyes, I still want it to be bright and balanced, but I also want coverage. I've got, you know, some dark circles under there. I'm looking a little like reddish purple around my eyes. That's just being an adult. But I do want to cover it up. So I'm just gonna leave the concealer under my eye for last. If you have a favorite summertime concealer, go ahead and let me know down below. I'm always looking for more concealers to try. There's so many great ones out there. So go ahead and leave me a comment on what your favorite concealer is. It doesn't have to be specifically for summertime. Just let me know what concealer you're using right now, what concealer that you're loving. To set my under eye concealer in place, I am going to be using the Essence Brighten Up Banana Powder. I'm only going to be using this powder under my eyes. I'm going to grab this, I'm pretty sure this is a Real Techniques, just a setting brush. Love this brush. To set my entire face, I am going to use the e.l.f. Sheer Tint finishing powder. I have it in the shade Fair Light, and I'm just going to take this ginormous e.l.f. powder brush and I'm just going to dip it. I'm going to kind of stamp because I like to stamp. Sometimes I'm fearful to like drag. Not that I think the foundation is going to move away. It's just like a personal phobia. I really enjoy this powder, especially during the summer, because it almost like doesn't, it's like not a non-existent powder. I feel like you cannot tell that I have powder on. Now I will say, with this being a sheer tint finishing powder, the coverage is pretty much non-existent. So if you are wanting to like blur your pores, if you are wanting to add a little bit of coverage, this is not it. This is not going to be your powder. This powder is, you just want to make sure that your foundation isn't going anywhere. All right, next we're going to get into one of my favorite bronzers that I've just been loving for the past year and a half probably. I did receive it in a BoxyCharm, and it is this iconic London Ultimate Bronzing Powder. I have used it a few times on my channel. It's just the perfect like blonde chestnut color. I'm going to be going in with a Luxie 504 large angled brush. I love Luxie brushes. I'm not really sure why they're not talked about more on social media, but I think that Luxie brushes are easily my favorite brushes in my collection. I have both their eye brushes and their face brushes, and I look for those. Like, I want to grab those. Like, I want to use those. So for blush, we are going to be using the Colourpop Secret Crush Powdered Blush. I love Colourpop blushes. They're so beautiful. And I will be using the Sonia Kashuk. I don't think it's numbered or named, but it's just like a domed blush brush. I got this at Target. This is an older brush. I've had this brush for years. Now they are making more aesthetically pleasing brushes. Really nice handles. They have like a marbled handled one. But I do love this blush. I'll have it linked below. It is still available. I was looking at it the other night because I wanted to get some more shades, and this shade is still available. For highlight, I'm going to go in with this IBY Beauty Radiant Glow Highlighter. I believe it is in the line 24 Magic is like the line. I've almost used all of it. I have certainly hit pan. I do have a backup. I did receive this in a BoxyCharm as well. I think I purchased the backup one because I was like, I love this. It was like I purchased it through BoxyCharm, but it was on one of their like their discount pages. I'm going to apply this with the Colourpop F23. This is my favorite highlight brush. It's just so precise. It's so easy to use. I love it. But as you can see, this highlighter, are you kidding me? It's beautiful. Let's go with a little bit more. Okay, we still got eyes to do, you guys. We better hurry it up. So for our eyes, when it comes to summer, you guys, I can't even lie to you. When it comes to summertime eye makeup, it's really, really minimal. We're gonna be using the Break Free palette from LA Girl. It's a beautiful neutral palette. In the summertime, like just, you know, an everyday look, I lean towards the neutrals because they're easy. I just want to sculpt out the eye just to make it look alive and awake and not sunken in. You know, I want to give my eye some definition. And I might throw a sparkle on, who knows, maybe we're gonna get crazy. But yeah, neutrals, neutrals, neutrals. I'm a neutrals girl. Come for me. You know, I like color too. There's nothing wrong with a little bit of color, but primarily I'm a neutrals girl. So I'm gonna first just tap into this shade right here, and I'm just gonna take it super, super lightly because these shades are pretty pigmented. LA Girl is incredibly, where's my mirror? I'm just gonna put that first shade in my crease. Okay, so I feel like that's good. We're at a good place with that shadow. So I'm just gonna, with my finger, I'm gonna go in with this shade right here. I've already just kind of swatched it. Oh, beautiful. So that's what we're gonna do. Yeah, it's so pretty and just subtle. Yeah, I think it's really nice. It's just a really simple, I used 2 shades, just a really simple, beautiful, beautiful look. I'm gonna do the other eye really, really quickly, and then I'll come back and we will just do a simple lip together, okay? Okay. For lips, I actually have a couple that I really enjoy during the summer time. Now, I know I always say on this channel, I don't like glosses because I really don't. But I feel like during the summer, I do like something light, something hydrating, something that may have a little, like lip oils technically are kind of, are shiny. It's not so much that I don't like the look of a gloss, I just don't really like the feel of a gloss on my lips. I hate that my hair gets stuck in it, you know, it just, and if it blows on my face, I'll get like a streak of gloss on my face because it was on my hair, and I just think that shit is for the birds, okay? I don't like it. But during the summer, I do like minimal makeup, and I don't want a matte lipstick with, you know, glowy, light, natural makeup. It just kind of looks like it doesn't match the look. I went through it yesterday and I was like, I already knew which one I was going to use for the video. It's actually a newer lip gloss, tinted lip gloss thing that I have been really, really loving. But there are 2 other products from just previous summers and even just like light makeup days. Like one of them I actually sometimes just wear without makeup in the house. I'll just put something on just to have a little bit of color on my lips, just to feel a little bit more, just feel a little pretty, you know. So let's talk about them. The one that I will be wearing today is this Physicians Formula Watermelon Sugar. It's a newer lip gloss. I think it's absolutely beautiful. I wish that you guys could smell this lip gloss. It smells like candy. It's beautiful. Let me give it a swatch for you guys. Ah, yes, right? Like beautiful, beautiful color. It's very opaque, translucent. It is a gloss, but it's kind of got like, it's not thick, but it's not thin either. It's just like that perfect consistency where it doesn't feel gross on your lips. For someone who's not a gloss fan, I think this gloss is beautiful. The only thing I will say that I'm not a fan of, and this is just a personal preference, okay, you guys, is the applicator is a brush. It's fibrous. It has hairs. I don't know if you guys can tell. It is not a doe foot, and that's just a personal preference. You may absolutely love an applicator like that, and that's wonderful. I hate the applicator, but I love the color and I love the smell and I love the formula, so I'm like, okay, fine. So the next one, I'm not really sure if it's a gloss or a liquid lipstick that has shine to it. It's just about out. I'm gonna need to get a new one, but it's the Juvia's Place. This is in the shade Naomi. Oh, it is beautiful. The packaging is stunning. I think Juvia's Place makes visually appealing. Oh my gosh, I love their aesthetic. It's definitely more pink and less opaque than the Physicians Formula, but it's still got like some shine to it, you know? It's beautiful. This is one of my go-tos for summer leading into fall because it's kind of versatile, you know? It's very, very versatile and it's very comfortable on the lip. I don't have that like goopy feeling to my lips whenever I wear this, even though it is, you know, glossy. It's not overdone. Next is not a gloss. It's the Colourpop Just a Tint. I got this last summer and I absolutely loved it. My only quarrel with this is that it's not very long lasting. This is something that you have to throw in your purse and take it with you. This fades even without eating and drinking. It just doesn't stay very long. This is the one that I will just put on sometimes bare face. Like I'll just do my skincare, my moisturizer, and I'll just throw this on because it's very light on the swatch does look very bright and very pigmented, and upon first application on even your lips, that is true. It's a very berry color. What shade is this? Pink Flamingo. It is considered a lip crayon, but the line is just a tint, and I couldn't agree more with that claim. It is just a tint. It does kind of not stain your lip, but this brightness does fade pretty quickly upon application, and then it is just a tint. Like it's just a tint, but it's beautiful and it makes your lips feel really, really nice. It's not that it's creamy. I don't even know if there's any, well, it's not that it's creamy, and I don't even know like the formula, if there's any like, you know, like that skincare benefits, but I don't know if there's any like beneficial ingredients for your lips in here, but it feels really nice. Just to give the lip a little bit more definition, I am gonna line my lip. This is Sorme Cosmetics. This is a smear-proof lip liner. I'm quite sure I received these in a BoxyCharm. By these, I have multiple of this brand. I get them a lot in BoxyCharm because I have about 5 or 6 of them, all different shades, thank the Lord. But yeah, they must have like a thing with BoxyCharm, or at least they did at one point. I have it in the shade Baby Doll 20. It's just like a Your Lip But Better shade, I guess. It's a little bit darker than my natural lip color, but essentially it's the same. And then whenever I go over it with that gloss, it's just like perfection. You'll see. I like to really focus at my Cupid's bow because I want that part of my lip to be the most defined. Okay, and then we're just gonna go on top with our gloss. And it just feels so nice and hydrating, and the smell from this lip gloss is just like I want to eat it, right? All right, you guys, well that does it for today's video. This is my go-to summer simple, natural, glowy makeup look. I really hope that you guys had a lot of fun watching today. I hope that you guys maybe learned something in this video, discovered a product that you guys want to try. If you guys have any tried and true heat proof, sweat proof, oil proof, waterproof summertime proof makeup, whether it's foundation, concealer, primer, moisturizer, mascara. If you guys have a product like that sitting in your arsenal, let a girl know so I can try it out too. Well, I love you guys so much. If you've made it to the end of the video, thank you. I appreciate you guys. You guys have no idea how much it means to me that y'all are watching my videos. It's so awesome to me. It just fills me with so much joy. So please give this video a big thumbs up if you did enjoy the video today. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. Share this video on your social media so all your friends and family can come hang out the next time I upload a video. And yeah, I love you, and I will see you all